Angel is a 242-year-old vampire with a conscience when he started the show, and he's now 244. So he has had a birthday. He's 244. He was born in Ireland, comes from a wealthy Adu family. He was a bit of an aristocrat in his early years.
A man playing at cards should have a natural intelligence or a great deal of money, and you're sadly lacking in both. So I take me winnings my own way.
He meets Buffy and falls in love.
I'm not saying I'm not happy about it tonight, but if you are hanging around, I'd like to know why.
Maybe I like you.
Maybe.
The common thread is that they both understand that Buffy is a vampire slayer, and she doesn't have a normal life. She's not like other kids in high school.
I'm the chosen one. It's my job to fight guys like that. What's your excuse?
Somebody has to.
Well, what does your family think of your career choice?
They're dead.
Was it vampires?
It was.
She has powers that be that control her to fight evil and atone for her self-worth. And Angel is basically the same way, trapped under his own conscience and has powers that he doesn't quite understand yet.
I'm weak. I've never been anything else. It's not the demon in me that needs killing, Buffy. It's the man.
The powers that be what, we have no idea, but we will find out. So there's that link of that love, that understanding, a vampire in love with a vampire slayer.
I did a lot of thinking today. I really can't be around you. Because when I am...
Hey, no big. Water. Over the bridge. Under the bridge, over the dam.
Badly I want to kiss you.
Kiss me?
That eternal love, that thirst of being far apart and still loving each other and having that strength. I think because of that connection, people can identify with it. Throughout season 1 is Buffy's fight against the Master. And within that is the friends that she meets, and it leads us to Angel.
Angel's a vampire? I can't believe this is happening. One minute we were kissing, and the next minute... Can a vampire ever be a good person, or couldn't it happen?
A vampire isn't a person at all. It may have the movements, the memories, even the personality of the person that it took over, but it's still a demon at the core. There is no halfway.
She realizes that he's a vampire and how she's freaked and he's freaked, and they deal with it. They don't think of the consequences.
Go ahead. Not as easy as it looks.
What's appealing about Angel's character is the fact that he lived for a long time, has journeyed many years, has a lot of history to him.
The elders conjured the perfect punishment for me. They restored my soul.
What, they were all out of boils and blinding torment?
When you become a vampire, the demon takes your body, but it doesn't get your soul. That's gone. No conscience, no remorse. It's an easy way to live. You have no idea what it's like to have done the things I've done. And to care. I haven't fed on a living human being since that day.
A man on a mission that, so to speak, is atoning for his sins and trying to make something of himself. A lot of people today look in the mirror, and what do they see? Are they afraid to look in the mirror and see what's really there?
I can walk like a man, but I'm not one.
That's a big question for Angel's character now, and it's something that, I know I wake up every day and look in the mirror and try and see the truth.
By the time we got to the second season, Angel had become a very prevalent character, and we'd learned a lot about the characters. We'd sort of progressed them a little bit.
This one cannot be burned. He's clean.
Clean. You mean he's...
There's no humanity in him.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Second season mission statement was really about, you know, playing the interpersonal relationships, playing the soap opera of the show more than just the monster of the week.
It was a good time. It doesn't mean like we have to make a big deal.
It is a big deal.
It's what? Bells ringing, fireworks, a dulcet choir of pretty little birdies. Come on, Buffy. Sound like I've never been there before.
Don't touch me.
Should have known you wouldn't be able to handle it.
Angel! I love you.
They consummate their relationship, and with that, his soul is lifted and he becomes evil again. And he starts to go back to his old days because he's lost his conscience, and he's now Angelus.
Angel!
He's not Angel anymore. Are you?
Wrong. I am Angel. At last. Oh my God. I got a message for Buffy.
Why don't you give it to me yourself?
Whether those relationships are right or wrong is you know, I think a very personal matter, but they certainly were living out those conflicts, you know. And in our world, they're metaphorized into, you know, oh gee, I can't go out during the day, and we can't have sex, which is, you know, problematic.
You don't care anymore, is that it?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I feel.
Then tell me you don't love me.
We were always playing the parallel of, you know, a couple who love each other dearly, but whose real life circumstances are going to pull them apart. And, you know, in season 2, they weren't sort of dealing with the reality of that.
Angel.
That's why we had Angel go bad. That's why, you know, people started dating. The relationships didn't just stay static. They, you know, they broke apart. They came together.
You might want to let up. They say when you've drawn blood, you've exfoliated.
What do you know about it? I'm the one who was freaking violated. You didn't have this thing in you.
What was it? A demon?
Love.
Poor Angel.
We really wanted to get a little deeper into their lives and take them to a more mature place because we knew the actors could handle it, and we knew that really what interested people in the show more than just, you know, Gerarg.
Buffy and Angel in season 3, I think, came to grips with the reality of their limitations as a couple.
To do something. Soon. Now.
I'm still not sure what.
Find me these priest guys. Find me something I can pummel.
Let's not lose our heads.
Giles, he's slipping. I think we're losing him.
I often think about it as the relationship between, if you were just using the real life metaphor, it's a relationship between a young girl and a guy who's out of college, just out of college or something.
You came to see me to tell me that I can't see you. Angel, something is doing this to you. You just have to control it, okay? I know that you're confused.
I think you're the one who's confused. I think you need to.
She wants you to taste her. Think of the peace. You'll never have to see us again.
Angel, how can I help you?
Leave me alone!
In the real world, sometimes those relationships can work out, but most often the younger person has growing in their direction to do, and the older person already has, you know, a set path, and those two worlds just can't coexist.
I can't do it.
You have to do it. What else are you good for?
Get away from me.
Couldn't you just feel her? Couldn't you almost smell her skin? You never were a fighter, Angel. Don't start trying now.
They were living in that fantasy world of, you know, somehow we can make this work because our feelings for each other are so strong.
I can't do it again, Buffy. I can't become a killer.
Then fight it.
It's too hard.
Angel, please, you have to get inside.
It told me to kill you. You were in the dream, you know. It told me to lose my soul in you and become a monster again.
I know what it told you. What does it matter?
Because I wanted to. Because I want you so badly.
Season 3 was sort of about growing up, about maturing in a relationship, and the painful, realization that, love isn't enough in some circumstances. And that's why I think it resonated for a lot of people, because, that is true sometimes. Not always, but it is definitely true.
Angel, you have the power to do real good, to make amends. But if you die now, then all that you ever were was a monster. Angel, please, the sun is coming up.
Just go.
I won't.
Do you think this is simple? You think there's an easy answer? You can never understand what I've done. Now go.
You are not staying here. I won't let you.
Am I a thing worth saving, huh?
It seems strange for a show called Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but the reality of the situation is always the most important thing that we deal with.
Look, this can't
ever be anything. I know. For one thing, you're like 224 years older than I am.
I just gotta walk away from this.
I know. Me too.
I wrote a lot of episodes in which Buffy and Angel stuff was really central, and I had a great passion for that relationship also, and being a little immature, didn't want to see it end, but ultimately I had to accept along with Buffy.
I was fortunate to be part of something that was very different and unique, and I think that what Joss and David have done is redefine television, especially at this time, and has taken it to a different step. That goes to the writing.
I know everything that you did because you did it to me. God, I wish that I wished you dead. I don't. I can't.
Buffy, please. Just this once. Let me be strong. Can't really pin Buffy the Vampire Slayer as an action show or a dramatic series or a comedy. I think that it has elements of all that. It breaks it up. One moment you can be enthralled by the adventure in it, and the next minute you can be saddened by the drama. So it has all those elements, and I think that helps, definitely.